Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. 3,
2.
2.
1.
And
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
This is
Let's not even. Just go. Let's just go. Let's just go.
Section 80 Kendrick Lamar album review. Let's go. Okay. Let me get my notes out. So, I chose this album. The reason I chose this album is because I'm going to go on a 3-album streak of Kendrick Lamar. Section 80, Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, because I think it's one of the greatest generational runs of album releases I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
And just in history and in musical history, in general.
He's like dying.
Give me a second, guys. I gotta get my notes. Alright, this first studio album, I've been listening to Kendrick not very long, only since 2019.
Okay.
Not that long ago. Since like 10th grade.
Only since 2019? Shouldn't you be talking more into the mic?
Well, it's right here. 2019.
We're screwed.
For context, we're on MLK Jr. Drive.
Photo now. And
that was just the sign.
I did.
These same cars keep on driving by. There is a 60% chance we will get mugged.
And you'll see it on camera.
And we're doing it because Austin Dean was like, "Hey guys, there's this abandoned school," and we're like, "Oh, cool." We didn't know it was on MLK Jr. Drive. Austin knew it was on MLK Jr. Drive.
He didn't tell us.
He did not tell us until we were heading towards you.
It's
Guys,
actually really pretty though.
Tell me that Section 80, not a cool background for it. Tell me it's not.
Anyways, very, very fitting for the album because Martin Luther King is mentioned on the very first song.
Fuck your ethnicity.
Fuck your ethnicity with the line, "I saw Martin Luther King shooting an AK-47 in a robotic voice." That was the line. Anyways, I think it's an absolute banger. There's like boomy, distorted drums, which I like. It's a great opener. It kind of like sets the universal theme on the album of unity. It's a pretty prominent theme in the album. Regardless of your skin color, everyone in Section 8 housing, everyone not in the 1% has been fucked over by politicians like Ronald Reagan.
Talk about him later. Yeah, we've been on a theme of a banger opening, and this one falls right into line with it. Very good.
I forgot about how much I enjoy these because it's been so fucking long since we've done one.
Hey,
Yeah.
I wonder why.
He keeps driving by.
I did not care for this one as much as them.
Whoa.
I think the
Really?
parts with it's the preacher.
What?
Who's the guy that's just talking?
Oh yeah, the preacher, everybody
the
gather around.
Yeah, the guy that gather around. That guy, that part of the thing is really cool. And I think the chorus is okay, but the rest of the song just does not land for me.
They keep driving by.
We're being circled.
Yes, we are being circled by 3 different cars.
Yep.
And let me tell you, all of them look the same.
They're all the same model car, yeah.
And driver.
The color of the car matches the color of the driver.
Yes.
Y'all are terrible.
It's true.
It's Martin Luther King Jr. Drive.
Yeah. Alright.
I guess it's just a nice area to drive around, So you didn't like it? Anything particular about it?
Just the lyrics didn't really hit for me.
Okay.
And it was a little repetitive on the not great side of repetitive.
Hold up.
I'm impressed.
I'm
I'm impressed. I'm
You got
impressed.
you there.
I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Man, my legs are getting torn up.
Mine actually are too.
Mine a little bit as well.
Another great song.
Really good. I actually enjoyed this one a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually did not like the song the first 3 times I listened to it.
Oh, that's understandable. It's kind of
It took me a
bizarre,
second.
funny, not funny, but it just has bizarre lines.
It's
I feel
different,
like it's
yeah.
the most
You wouldn't-
disconnected from the album.
Yeah.
Other than, well, not most. This is the most disconnected in terms of subject, but not in
Sure.
terms of music itself.
Yeah. It's like a chill, fun, and borderline silly song. The lines are kind of crazy and bizarre, and with the imagery. And I think it's interesting seeing how the public perception of Kendrick is now compared to how he is on this album, because he's deemed as a super conscious rapper who holds forbidden knowledge and deep philosophical takes on everything.
Nice.
Mhm.
But if you literally just go back to this song, he's talking about fucking a stewardess
30,000 feet in the air.
and then them thinking he's a terrorist.
As he eats
Yeah.
his asparagus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and on Section 80 and even GNX, which is his most recent album, he just fucks around and says whatever he wants. Like,
Yeah. No, it's a fun song.
it's a very
It's not what you
interesting
expect.
like dichotomy that like
Yeah.
there's Kendrick that like people think is like, oh my god, he's like a guru, and then there's Kendrick that's just like says whatever the fuck he wants,
Yeah.
and like it kind of shows you that he's just a human
hmm
with this song, and I like that. Fuck with it.
I like the song. I think it's fun. I think
It is fun.
it's instrumentally one of the better ones. I think personally, I think it's good. It's solid. It's very
Okay.
solid.
Okay,
I'm not gonna lie.
here we go.
I've had like four people in the last four like people in power above me tell me I have ADHD in the last 4 months,
There you go.
and it really got into my head. I'm not gonna lie.
You know when he does like a transition because he like pauses for a second and then says something like
Yeah.
out of random.
Well, not usually, but like how you gonna connect ADHD?
I don't know. You don't.
You don't.
Let me tell you right now. Undisputed classic.
Did not care for it.
That is an insane take. An absolutely atrocious take. I don't care what you have to say, Austin. This is a undisputed classic because of GTA 5.
Oh, this is the GTA 5
Yes.
song. I forgot.
Driving on like your fucking lowrider through fucking Los Santos with Kendrick on the Los Santos radio with ADHD like playing, or Swimming Pools, which is like a separate album from his, not this
Oh,
one.
wonder which one we're gonna get to that one in.
Yeah, but like those two are like undoubtedly like the probably some of the most iconic songs from Kendrick because
Iconic-
of GTA 5.
Iconic doesn't necessarily mean good though.
Sure. However, I think it's good.
That's
think
fine.
it's enjoyable.
I just did not care for it
And
on
also,
this album.
he like
But it was fine.
You know how like some rappers are like, oh, ADHD, mental health, and they like kind of make it corny. He just mentioned ADHD with like the imagery of a girl having ADHD at a party. He didn't go, oh, ADHD's fucking up people's life and everything. No, he's just like, oh, cool, yeah, here's a song. Just
It's
so
more
happened.
of just about it's more of just throwing it in there as a detail more than like about it.
Yeah,
or,
it's not about ADHD.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, I was at this party, shit happened, all that stuff.
I'm coming around to it.
Okay.
I didn't care for it to
It's
begin
growing
with.
on you.
Yeah, the more I listen to it, the more I'm just the reason why it took me a minute is because I'm not the biggest fan of a song that is like telling a consistent story and from like beginning to end. Like obviously a song is telling a story. But like I'm
Sure.
not a fan of like lyric to lyric is like like in a book, you know how you read word for word?
Yeah.
This is how this song felt to me. And so like I'm coming around to it, but like I don't necessarily like that way of way of music.
Okay.
Normally I do, but something about the song did not click for me.
I love the production on this shit. This shit is
Okay.
atmospheric. It's woozy. It's blurred. It's
No, I like all that
it's,
stuff.
It's like it being drunk was a sound,
Yeah.
and it conveyed that immensely well.
I agree with that. I felt more like party atmosphere.
no,
but yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like you're drunk at a party,
Yeah.
and that was a sound. This song is a
Yeah.
sound. Yeah, and I mean it's the house party full of people doing like drugs and shit. So,
Yeah.
like, yeah, perfect.
Drugs.
But yeah, so no makeup her vice. This is the worst song on the album.
I agree. It is the absolute worst on the song on the album. Not only lyrically, but also musically. It is the most different.
Yes.
It sucks. It's terrible.
I wouldn't
do not
say
ca-
it's the most different.
I-
I definitely think there's one more different than. However, it's the worst song. The vocal performance from the feature is
terrible.
bad.
Colin?
It's corny.
Or Colin?
And I understand what you're trying to get at with the message, and the message is always gonna be there. But just because a song has a message doesn't mean it's necessarily musically appealing, and that's where the song fails.
Or a
is that it's
well-given
musically
message.
appealing.
It's also
Yeah,
not
sure.
a well-given message.
Okay.
It's
I think it's fine, but it's just not as well as other ones on this.
I think it's okay, and the only reason I'm saying it's okay
It's one of his favorites.
is no. The only reason I'm saying it's okay is because it gets stuck in your head and it's catchy.
That's what I don't like about it, is that it gets stuck in your head, and it's not, it's like a crazy frog.
I
It's
just
stuck
like-
in your head in a bad way.
Sure.
I understand it's like thematical importance to Section 80 because Section 80
Yeah.
is it's a book. It's the media, like Kendrick for every album has a different media. Section 80 is a book with chapter 8 and chapter 10.
Yeah.
And 6,
So
which is up next.
so
No, it's not. I lied.
yeah, so like I understand that it sequences chapters and take excerpts of like fucked up lives that Kendrick has known in Section 8 housing and how he grew up, but like I still don't really. I never listened to the song. It's not good.
Also, like, I don't know how this is gonna be perceived, but like, the message doesn't really mean anything to me.
I agree.
Like, I don't like
It's more so just like oh, I thought they were pulling it.
wear makeup if you want. Like, I don't think it has anything to do with like. Okay, that's not true. It has something to do with like
Domestic
self-
abuse. That's
Yes.
what it is about.
Yes,
and that's
but
just
I
like-
don't. I think you could have done it.
Better.
I don't know.
Yes.
I just don't like the way it was done.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I agree.
So we all agree this is the worst rated song on the album?
I think it's the worst.
I don't think it's the
I
worst.
think it's the
Wow.
I don't think it's the worst.
He didn't say one of mine is the worst.
Yeah, so like again, I understand its importance. It's like, oh, I know this person that went through domestic abuse. Let's see, Tammy's song, which is the next one, is about a girl's boyfriend cheating on her, and then
Yeah.
her becoming a lesbian because of infidelity from men and things like that.
Yeah.
So like, I understand that
You
it's a
got me.
book, and it's not more so that that the song has like a well written theme and message. It's more so, I know this person that has experienced domestic abuse because of these poor situations. I know this person that's been cheated on and now only dates women because of poor situations. I know Keisha because of blah 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 X,
Yeah.
Y, and Z. So like, I understand it's a book, it's a story. It's not like one song will stand alone on itself. So
But I do think there
It's
are
gotta
songs
be
in this
there.
album that stand alone on
I agree.
themselves.
It's got to be there, but at the same time, it could have been better.
Yeah.
But I will say, one of the songs that do not stand alone on itself is Tammy's song. I did not care for this one. I was not a fan.
It's okay to me.
I thought it was fine. Definitely not horrible. I will listen to it again.
It's okay to me. That's one of the. I don't have it on my liked, but it's not like I dislike it. If it plays, okay, cool, whatever. It's chill. It's an interesting personal anecdote about a woman turning lesbian. It's better than no makeup. I don't
Well, it's
find
not-
it as corny.
it's not
But it's
just-
not at all one of my favorites on the
It's
album.
also just not about
it's
her turning
okay.
lesbian. It's just about her cheating. It's her going even harder than he went. Because he cheated once, but then she cheated with another guy and a girl, which I think we see is Keisha later in the song. That she
Maybe.
cheated with, I think.
We don't know. It's never confirmed. But yeah, it's like, hey, this person. No, it's not even this first person that's cheated on you. Multiple men have cheated on her before, and then she's tired of men. That's the
Yeah.
whole like thing. She's tired of multiple men.
It's not necessarily.
cheating on her.
Yeah, it's not necessarily like
This
that
one.
guy just happened to be the last guy.
Yeah, he was the last
She's basically. Yeah, she's just more like taking it out on all of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was just the last guy in the row.
So yes,
wasn't-
it is very much about a woman
Yeah.
getting fed up with men and then like turning lesbian.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote in my notes. It's good that I don't like this song.
How come?
A lot of N-word. I wrote it's good.
Jesus.
It's okay. It reminds.
I think it's alright.
It's a better makeup. I just
Kinda, yeah.
I still just doesn't. I don't know, something about. I don't know. It just doesn't click for me.
I agree.
It just I don't. I'm not
It's
falling
it's,
into
It's
it.
okay to me.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Eh.
Okay, understand.
Let's turn the page. Let's go to chapter 6.
Oh, that was good.
That was
That was
good.
good.
I can't wait
That was
to use
pretty
that for
good.
chapter 8 and 10.
This song is desperately needed in the album, but it's not compelling at all.
I like it. It's chill. It's an interlude. It's a midway point on the album. It doesn't do anything special. It doesn't blow you away. It's just chill.
I like the cymbal ring at the opening.
I just don't like it.
And I like the chorus of 21.
Yeah, but that's my problem with it. Is it's just that it's kind of like a breath, which
Yes.
is needed in the album.
Yes.
I'm not necessarily wrong, but like, I just don't like it.
Okay.
I just don't like the breath.
No, I understand that.
Yeah,
I like it,
It-
but it's not added to my thing.
It varies per person.
I
is
would
what I'll
skip
say.
it. I would
varies
skip
per
it.
person.
Most of the time I would skip it if I could.
Okay.
I
that's
would
fine.
skip it 4 times out of 10.
It's just a chill little interlude. I listen to
Yeah.
it every time. I don't mind
It
it.
kind of reminds me of There's a Snake in My Pants, the Dave Matthews Band, where it's like
Oh, Panapampa That's an
Yeah.
opening, though.
I know, but it still reminds me of it. Where
Yeah.
it's just like
no, because it's like just a
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of like a short instrumental type of thing.
What about
Yeah.
Intro by Black Country Roads?
sure.
Yeah, I can see that as well. But now for Ronald Reagan era.
I'm here to talk about the dysfunctional bastards of the Ronald Reagan era.
If you now only knowing what I know of Kendrick,
So
if you showed me this, I
Uh-huh.
would instantly run to his Spotify
oh really?
and go
It's
like, let me
really
check
good.
it out.
It's
It
pretty
is so
good.
good.
It's really good.
So
It's
good.
really good. Let
Yeah.
me tell you.
I think the opening's funny, but I also really like it as well.
I don't wait the opening. He's talking about we're far from good, not good from far.
But then
I don't know
what
what's
it
funny.
does? No, but what he does, he's like, oh no.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Absol.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
that's Absol.
That's Absol.
Oh.
Yeah. Like it does really good imagery of
Yes.
this like depicting 80s crack era Compton.
Yeah.
Through Kendrick's lens.
Which this song, and I guess we'll talk about it a little bit later, but also like in the previous songs we've already heard, like there's such good imagery in this song, which makes me think either this is really what he wanted to talk about, really what he wanted to hit home,
Yeah.
or it was just more of like a one if, because like it feels like the imagery isn't dispersed evenly so far in this album. Like Tammy's song "Makeup," it didn't put me into that world like Ronald Reagan era did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I understand that.
Smell. You smell it?
No.
I actually don't.
I smell it.
But-
He has, when he wants to, Kendrick has insanely good lyricism, and I think this song and like "Hole Up" and stuff like that really show it.
Well, I think he's trying in all of it. I don't ever think
No,
that
but he
artists
has
are like
better.
half-assing
He has
anything.
better. Like when he really, I feel like
Yeah,
I,
I
feel like
just
there's
think it
songs where you
speaks
can-
to him better, more. Yeah,
I was about to say, I think you can tell there's songs where he like
yeah, because this to
he,
me
like, knew what he was
personally
talking about more.
feels like more like his soul.
Yeah.
More than like that's Tammy's soul. He's looking at
Yeah,
it. You know what I mean?
This
is like
this
him.
is like Kendrick's
coming
chapter.
from him. Yeah.
This is Kendrick's chapter.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying. I feel like with every Kendrick album, there's like one song that's like the thesis of the album. If it were like
Yeah.
written into an essay,
And you think
I
it's
think
this?
this is the thesis. Like,
I can see that. Yeah.
because like destabilizing.
It's in the middle
black and-
too, basically. Yeah.
no, destabilizing black and brown communities through the drug war and crack epidemic is described through the song. Corralling them like livestock into Section 8 housing and government assistance that don't provide enough financial support. Creating jealousy and envy that culminates into gang violence and dysfunctional lives that shown throughout the entire album.
Yeah.
Like, beautifully put through a song. That's what is put in the song.
I agree.
And, yeah, it's really good.
It is quite good.
And then, Pole Man's Dream.
Poe Man
I
Dreams.
really like this song. It's so
Really?
chill. It's so
It's
immensely
very
chill.
chill.
Chill, but nah, it's not my favorite.
That's crazy.
It's not
Here's
added.
my problem.
Thought it was cool, but I wouldn't add it.
Here's my problem with so far in this album. I do not like that he slows down. I don't like it. I think he
they're
slows down
needed.
too quickly. Chapter 6 slows down, and then he ramps it back up with Ronald Reagan, and then he immediately brings it back down. I don't like it. I wanted the ramp up. Keep going.
That's crazy. Like, if you
I
keep
think you need
going
the
at
break.
a
I think
point,
you- yeah, I think you need
at a
the break.
point, you're just gonna start screaming.
Yeah, I think you need the
No,
break.
no. Not like volume. Just like I don't know how to describe it. Like the feel of it.
Because isn't this song talking about his father?
Um,
Or a father figure in his life?
yeah, yeah. One of the interesting things is like I think Kendrick has stated before that the people that he made his music for initially were convicts and prisoners because they would have the time to sit and decipher what his lyrics actually meant and all the deeper meanings behind it. So
Okay.
Poe Man's Dream is kind of like an interesting like song because this is a song that's like about convicts and they're kind of the reason why he, maybe not reason, but like they're the intended audience for his lyricism and like deeper metaphors and all that.
I also think that it's more important to hear this with the album.
Poe Man Dream?
Yeah, I don't
I
think
agree.
it's like
I think a lot of these songs you have to listen with the album because
Yeah,
they're
and that's
that
my-
intertwined with the album.
yeah, I agree, and that's why I'm like I don't because I do it both ways.
I don't. Well, I mean, when we rate singles, that's a fine argument. When we rate albums, I think that's a poor argument.
No, I'm not. I don't put it in my album rating. It's when we're talking about songs like this. That's when I use this, where I'm like, it's not good on its own, or it's okay on its own, or whatever. Like we're
That's-
just talking about the song right now.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
But-
I don't put it in my album rating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I like all these songs, basically all standalone. I don't. I think they're all good. Well, not
I
all.
think-
Not all.
I think there's a
But yeah, I mean, this is a really good song. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you were talking about liking all the songs individually. I think there's, out of what I've heard for Kendrick, and I've heard a different album, which I don't think, I'll save it just in case I want to do it, but there's a different album where I listen to it where I think I like more songs on that album than this album.
Talking about Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
I still might use that as an album.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. Section 80, I think, is better than Damn.
I disagree personally. I think
I
Damn
haven't
is
heard Damn,
really good.
so-
Let me tell you.
I think Damn is really good.
Let me tell you, Damn will lose its flavor quick.
You think so?
For everybody it has. I
Maybe.
shit you not.
Maybe we'll have to see.
Damn, after a year, you'll be like, this is not as good as I remember. Section 80 has been as good as I remember, or better, for 5 fucking years.
Maybe we'll see.
And yeah, that's actually a crazy thing. It's like Kendrick's music over time, most of it holds. Damn did not hold for me.
He's gonna say except for Damn. What about Mr. Morale?
It got better with time.
Really?
And rap, there are like some albums that are released and most people dislike, but then with time, everybody comes to like it. For J. Cole, it was For Your Eyes Only. For Kendrick, it was Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Most people disliked it when it came out. I was one of those people. After a couple months, I liked it, but like, yeah.
Wow.
It grew on so many people.
All right, time to flip the page. Chapter 10.
Oh, wow.
He stole
Stealing
it. He stole it. I was about to say it too. I was
I
just
know.
about to say that too.
Oh, guys, we're almost done. We might
You
not
wanna-
die. No, we still got time.
We'll go.
20 minutes in.
We'll finish this one.
All right.
Chapter 10. I like it as an interlude. But low-key, I
Is
kind
that
of see
just-
it as its own song. And also, another thing. Notice how Chapter 6 was the 6th song and Chapter 10 was the 9th? That's because one song was removed from the Spotify album.
I was so curious about this.
Yeah, I think it's because of a sample clearance. I forgot what song it was because I don't ever listen to like the YouTube one, but there was a song on there that got removed because of like a sample clearance or something.
Dang.
It's called "The Spiteful Chant," which is okay. It's an okay song. I'm actually cool with it being removed. It's not my favorite, but yeah, "Spiteful Chant" was the 9th song on the album. It got removed due to sampling "Iron" by Woodkid. I don't know if you guys know what that is. I don't know, but yeah. That's why Chapter 10 is the 9th song.
Kind of funny.
Yeah, I like it. It's chill.
It's okay. I mean,
yeah.
it's pure music. It's pure music, right? There's not many lyrics in it.
Low-key, I can't remember Chapter 10. I just know I like it.
No,
I
it's
think
not.
It serves as a good bridge interlude.
Yeah, it's an interlude.
I just don't know
It's
why
okay.
there's so many.
Chapter 10 and Chapter 6. Wait, what do you mean? There's 2.
I know, but why?
I don't think it doesn't
Awesome,
necessarily.
let me tell you something. Get ready for the next album and the next album because they also have 2 interludes each.
I just don't like
think
these
it's-
interludes that he does.
I
just
think
don't
it's
like 'em.
okay in the album. It's okay, but
Actually,
on its own, it's not
Good
great.
Kid, Mad City doesn't have an interlude. To Pimp a Butterfly has 2.
I just think it brings the album down.
Okay.
And
That's
I know it's
understandable.
supposed to do that, but I don't want
think
him to do
anything's
it when
supposed to
he's
bring an
doing
album
it.
down.
I agree.
Nothing's supposed to bring an album down. No one puts a
No,
song.
not a negative. I'm just saying, like,
Oh,
it
like,
literally
slow it
brings
down.
it down.
Slow
it down. Yeah.
And I don't think he needs to do that in those moments.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you think?
Like I said,
Die.
I think it works in the thing. It's like when you're reading a book and you get to the chapter that talks about something else. It shows you something else other than the main story.
Yeah,
and
the
you're just-
chapters you don't remember.
No, the chapters that like you appreciate for what they were, but you wouldn't read it on its own. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So you can appreciate it's there.
I'm like, yeah, it's a nice break because we're going, bah, 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 bah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And we're like,
yeah.
whoa, pull back for a second.
Yeah, okay.
We did
We're slowing down.
2 songs, and then he goes right back into it.
Yeah, you're slowing
Arguably
down.
2 of the best songs.
Not
Ronald
arguing.
Reagan era.
Well, actually, Ronald Reagan era is great. Poe Man's Dream, not like
Poor Man's Dreams, in the context of this, I think is much better than on its own. And that's why I like Chapter 10 in the album, but it's not added to my list because it's a good cool down. It brings us down and gets us ready for what's up next without
I don't think there's
taking
a
away.
song.
Because it's good musically. It's
There's
very
only
good.
one song that's good on its own to me.
Oh, really?
Is
and
it
we're
Ronald
up-
Reagan?
We're about to get to it.
Okay. All right, bro. Keisha's song.
Her Pains?
Her
I
Pain.
I believe it is Her Pain, yes.
Astro Boy, what a great voice this man has. I like it. Did I
I
say
like
it? Astrobot. I always say
Astrobot.
Astro Boy. Astrobot.
Astro
I think
Boy's
it
an
is
anime.
Astrobot.
It is Astrobot.
It is Astro Boy. Astro Boy is Astro Boy is an anime, I think.
Maybe. But I like his voice as well. I feel like Keisha's song is like probably like I think the most emotionally impactful song on this album.
I agree.
Like,
I think it has one of the best choruses.
I agree.
I think it's fantastic.
Really?
Do you think it stand on its own?
I think
It does stand on its own to
oh,
me.
nice.
I really do. I think
I
it's the
agree.
only one that can work on its
It's
own.
so good. Also, it's like a very important song in the next album.
Oh, it
Okay.
really?
It's referenced
It comes
in
back?
the next album, yes.
Keisha make a comeback?
Keisha makes a comeback.
And
I
we
think
also
this song. Oh,
And you've
sorry,
heard the
sorry.
song. You've heard the song where she makes a comeback. Sing About Me.
I was gonna.
That's a whole nother layer.
Now you know.
That's a whole nother layer.
I was gonna say that this song, if Ronald Reagan era didn't exist,
Yeah.
this would be it.
Yeah.
Like this would be like, oh, this is the album. This is the song.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah.
I absolutely agree. Yeah, what do you think?
I think it's a great song. I like the driving down Boulevard.
Yeah, and it's got a crazy ending too.
Yes.
Oh, is that the? Oh wait, what's the ending again? I need to go listen to it.
Walk
I'm
away from Lotus Park. I see the El Camino Park.
Yes.
Brought the brought her into the passenger, the back seat.
And he shoots
and,
her.
No, before she caught a dagger
Yeah.
into
Or she
the
got
bladder,
stabbed.
dead in the street.
Yeah. She got after getting. Wait, we cannot say either of those things.
It's fine. Bleep it out. But yeah, I mean, I think it's an amazing song.
It is.
But now, on to Rigor Mortis.
I like this song.
Dude, I think Rick and Morty, it's actually one of the most, iconic kind of rap songs because of the fact that, Kendrick, just doesn't stop rapping.
He goes
fast.
crazy. He goes crazy.
He doesn't take a breath. Well,
wanna-
he does. It's
But you just
punched
can't
in,
tell.
But, it's punched in, and he
Or-
just keeps going,
yeah, I
and keeps
guess you
going,
can
and keeps
tell.
going,
Yeah.
and keeps going, and just keeps going.
It gets old.
Really?
I
You think?
disagree.
I
It's old.
completely
You
disagree
were talking
as
about
well.
wanting high
You were
energy.
wanting about Q-
This was
And
this.
He's giving it to
This
you.
is the high fed.
And
Not
you-
even spoon. He opens your mouth and puts it in there and,
No,
and chews it
but
for
this
you.
isn't what I
Dude,
like.
bird feeds it
This
to
is
me.
what I don't like from Kendrick.
What?
I don't like this.
That's what you.
Okay, you keep thinking I'm talking about speed and volume. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the consistency of the album, where he's going and going and going.
Crazy. That's a crazy take. Austin, a rigor mortis hater.
I also love the
I
trumpets.
didn't. Not
in this.
hater. It's
I-
okay. It just gets old.
Okay.
I love the
Yeah.
trumpets in this.
Oh, yes, so
I'm a
good.
huge.
I agree with
I'm
that.
a huge brass fan. Huge brass fan.
Very
This
good.
is. Mwah.
There's
Got me
it-
breathing with dragons.
when I first listened to it, I like it. This also could be one where I could consider it being better on its own.
I feel like that truck's gonna flip.
I agree.
I think it can work
As,
on its
as
own.
an alone song, it also stands.
But I
it
just
works great both ways.
Yes.
I just don't. I just feel like it gets old. I wouldn't want to listen to it 3 times in a row. There's not
I
a world
disagree.
where I would do it.
I disagree.
I could listen to it almost
Okay.
infinitely. All right.
It's also not what I like about Kendrick.
okay.
Like Kendrick can fast rap.
Yeah.
I don't like it from him.
He never does.
I know, I
This
don't
is
like
like one of the only songs he ever does.
But it's good.
I like it.
I think it's good.
Kush and Corinne.
Can you tell me about BJ the Chicago Kid? What about him? I've never heard of him before.
He's got an
before this.
amazing voice. He's he's got an amazing voice.
I agree. It's a good voice, but I don't. Wait, did I start recording?
What? I thought you
Silence.
did.
I think I did.
Okay.
Sorry.
BJ the Chicago Kid, of course, he's from Chicago, number one. And he's
Wait, he
like,
is?
He's, you know how like Ty Dolla Well, actually, no, no, you don't.
You know Ty Dogwood?
Ty Dolla $ign is
Or
like
Ty Dolla $ign.
a rapper slash like kind of like singer who
Oh,
can
rapping
do
is singing.
amazing like choruses, very very catchy choruses. BJ the Chicago Kid does the exact same thing. He's a very good feature artist. He's not a very good artist.
I guess he didn't like Kendrick.
Can't use any of that audio now.
I guess that guy didn't like Kendrick.
Yeah. But yeah, he's a very good feature artist. He has an amazing feature with Jid on Strawberries off of DiCaprio too. He has amazing like features. I don't think he's a good artist. I feel like his catalog.
You
of
think
his
he's a better
own music-
support?
Yes.
He's better at
amazing
support.
At it. Amazing at that. I
Interesting
really like
take.
his voice.
That's fine.
Interesting voice, and yeah.
Best intro of the songs. It's got the best intro.
You like the like slow kind of like triangle thing? Because that's what it is in the beginning. It's like a triangle.
Yeah, but like, I'm also counting the singing parts too. So like,
Okay.
I'm kind of spreading out the intro.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not counting just the pure instrumental part.
Okay.
But I do like that. Yes.
Okay, interesting.
I like the first like minute half.
You like the symbol writing of it?
Yeah. I think
Also, a
it's
minute and a
really,
half
really
is like
good.
half the song. The song's 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's like a fifth of
long
the
one.
song.
Yeah.
So
Long one.
It's one of the
I
longer
like
ones,
it.
right?
Yeah, it is. I like it.
It's okay. I like the wordplay of it and the Cush and Corinthian part and how they're like it's a battle between what he like wants and what he needs kind of.
Exactly. You got the message perfectly.
It's spirituality and like religion, something that's like really heavily played with a lot of Kendrick's discography. Honestly,
Yes.
like even Damn itself is
Damn.
like
Good Kid, Mad
Duckworth.
City.
Duckworth
Tip and the
plays with it. Yeah.
Butterfly.
And I'm interested to see where his talk goes because it seems like he's a religious person, but he also understands that he has vices that he needs to overcome. And I think this song
Well, you can be
shows
religious
that.
and have that though.
Yeah, but like if you are Christian or religious, you should want to overcome those. And I think that's part of the thing. Is like, oh, I understand what I'm doing. May not be the best, but it's how I do it.
But I think he's
And
just.
it's how
I think
cope,
he's
it's
just
how I
an
do
honest
things.
person.
Yeah, he's honest,
I think he's just honest, and he's
which
like,
is really nice.
He's just like, yeah, there's like this. Oh, there's like this bigger power, this bigger force in the world, but like I'm still not listening to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick detail. I said all I wanted about the song, but there's a continuation of this song on BJ the Chicago Kid's debut studio album called Pineapple Now Laters. It's called His Pain.
Hey,
There's also another song on the album called His Pain 2, which also features Kendrick.
is Kendrick on both of those songs? Or
No,
just
he's only on
Pain?
His Pain 2.
Interesting.
Yeah, but there's a continuation of Cushion Corinthians without Kendrick. But yeah,
Well, that blows my mind, but not my high.
that was good.
You know
He
what
got
blows
you
my
there.
high? That
Me.
song. It is bad. This is the
Oh,
worst
really?
song on the album.
You
I think it's
Blow
one of
my
the most
eye.
forgettable songs.
I think it's just
always
okay.
I think
Bad.
I think it's just okay.
I don't
No
think
good.
it's the worst. I just think it's the most forgettable. I forget the song is on this album.
R.I.P. Aaliyah. R.I.P. I think it's chill. It's whatever.
It's bad.
It's
I
okay.
don't think it's
I
bad.
think it's
I don't
fine.
think it's good. It's just
It's
there.
It is the like definition of like 5 song when it comes to like a 5 out of 10 when it comes
I
to
agree.
Kendrick.
I agree. No, yeah.
I don't dislike it, but I wouldn't go out of my
It's
way to listen
aight.
to it like I would with like Ronald Reagan era
nothing's
Keisha
gonna touch
song.
Ronald
Or
Reagan.
Absol's outro.
Ooh, nice.
Actually, I wrote.
I think
this.
it's cool.
I
I think it's cool.
I think it's good.
It's
I did not add it.
it's like
but-
it's like a precursor for To Pimp a Butterfly.
Really. So if I listen to Absol's outro, that's what Pimp Butterfly is like.
The second song on To Pimp a Butterfly is very similar to Absol's outro.
I do like
However,
the jazzy tones of it.
That is what To Pimp a Butterfly is. It's
I like
a
it. I'm
jazz
interested.
rap album.
I'm
A
interested.
modern jazz rap
Ooh.
album.
Do y'all get this from this song where it feels like the beat and the rhythm of the song does not match the voices?
Yes, that's the whole
It's
point.
on purpose?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
He-
They're not
Because I
supposed
wrote
to
this in my
match?
notes.
It's kind of like,
I like it. I just wanted to make sure that I was hearing it right.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
kind of doing like a bebop jazz and just talking over it.
Yeah.
And just like, we don't give a fuck about the rhythms.
Yeah.
We're going to tell you what we're going to tell you.
Because it is like.
I think
it
the drums
flips.
kind of go with it though, because it like taps
A
when they
little bit on
speak.
occasion. But for the
Yeah.
most part, it's just in the background. And they're like,
Yeah.
I'm just going to say what I got to say.
Because Kendrick hadn't been doing that. So it's like, well, oh, this is, you know.
It's supposed to get you to focus
Yeah.
in. This
Yeah.
is- I think
Well,
it's an important song in the album. I think.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah.
Absol has an amazing feature, and I think he's one of the most underrated rappers
I could be
just in general.
I could be tilted on this. Right now, it's not added on my playlist. But
Like,
if I listen to it like 2 more times,
Kendrick-
yeah, it's not on my
add it.
playlist.
Kendrick back in the day wanted to be like Absol.
So Absol was one of his inspirations.
Low key. More so motivations, not inspirations. Motivations.
Goes
Because
to the
Huh?
goon. Goes to the goon.
Goes to the goon.
Goes to the goon.
But yeah, more so one of his motivations. Because Kendrick felt like he wasn't as good as Absol at one point in time. He literally mentions this on GNX, I think The Heart Part 6, which is a song on his newest album. So
What happened to Hot Pot 5?
that was on Mr. Morale. The Heart Part 5 has a Marvin Gaye sample.
Wait, when did Drake take the heart? He did a heart.
He
part
did a
5.
Heart Part 6 just to spite him, but Kendrick didn't give a fuck.
Oh, nice. So there's 2 heart part 6.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
cool.
yeah,
Good to know.
Cool to know. Wait, so what is your thoughts? You just like chill,
I
or what's up?
need to listen to it like 2 or 3 more times to probably add it.
I think
But I
it's-
understand what it's for,
I
and I
think
really
it's-
like the jazzy tones
I think
of
it's a
it.
great song. Like, I love the jazz elements. And now,
Everybody put your hands in the air for high power.
yeah, High Power, the last song.
I like it.
I
I like it.
Guess who produced it? Jermaine motherfucking Cole.
J. Cole.
Jason Coleman.
Jason
J. Cole
Coleman?
produced
Wow.
it. Yeah.
Jamarcus Coleman.
Who at the time was
J.
bigger
Cole.
and more well-renowned by the rap community than Kendrick. Kendrick
at
rap
this point. Yeah.
Kendrick-
Wasn't he still for a while?
for a
After
while,
this?
yeah. It wasn't until like I'd say like 2013 when Kendrick like really became at the level of J. Cole.
I've always felt, and this is like from being an outsider in that whole world, it felt to me that Kendrick was discovered but not given a chance for a while when it comes to the populace. It was like people knew his name,
No, yeah.
but like it was not like
He jokes about this on, I think, the Heart Part 1. Yeah, the Heart Part 1.
What is the Heart Part 1?
It's just the first... Oh, it's like one of his old mixtapes. I forget which one.
Whoa.
Or before one of his old mix. It's not on it.
So it's a standalone.
Every time he releases a Heart, one of the series, a mixtape or an album comes out. So for example, the Heart Part 6 with GNX, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers with the Heart Part 5. The Heart Part 4 was Damn. The Heart Part 3 was Good Kid, Mad City. The Heart Part 2 was Overly Dedicated, and the Heart Part 1 I think was the Kendrick Lamar EP. So he literally jokes about it on a line, where like J. Cole was running late to like there's a thing in rap called the double XL freshman list, where they choose 10 rappers to put on like a magazine cover, and they all do like a cipher and like a freestyle, and it's like a kind of like a cosign of like, oh, he was a freshman in like 2019. So many huge rappers have been in it. Let's see, Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Yachty, Denzel Curry, Lil Dicky. You know Lil Dicky.
I know
also.
Lil
He was a
Dicky.
double XL freshman.
wow.
Anderson .Paak. Yeah, plenty.
Anderson
of them.
.Paak?
Mm-hmm. He was on it.
Is he a rapper?
Yes. Well,
I
like,
only
partially
know
R&B singer rapper.
I was gonna say, I know it's more R&B stuff like Silk Sonic and stuff
He
like
had a
that.
terrible cipher. It was so bad. But yeah, like
The
huge
Anderson
names.
.Paak slander.
Huge names have been on it.
By Kendrick Lamar.
J. Cole, J. Rock, which you will get to him eventually. Absol. Let's see, Schoolboy
Okay.
Q. No, he wasn't. He was big way before
I know.
Double XL. But yeah. So like he jokes about it on the Hard Part 1. He's like, J. Cole's running late. Like, cause J. Cole was supposed to be at the Double XL thing. He was like, met J. Cole at the Double XL thing. He's a cool guy. J. Cole's running late to the shoot though. Think I can take his place? I am being sarcastic. Because like motherfuckers were laughing at him when he'd say that, because J. Cole was bigger than him. He was a bigger deal.
Yeah.
He was a bigger rapper.
Was Kendrick ever featured on that thing, the magazine?
The double, yes.
Oh, he was. Okay.
I think 2011, but J. Cole was 2010.
1 year prior.
Like I like
Mac Miller,
Mac Miller.
Kendrick Lamar, like so many people.
I
Yes.
heard of
It's a huge
like,
thing.
I knew of Kendrick's name by I think 2016, but probably before that though. But that's just like when I started hearing about him, hearing songs. But like
Yeah.
for some reason, and I know I'm behind, but like to me it felt like Kendrick wasn't a big deal till like 2020s.
You think?
Yeah, I know I'm wrong, but like
Yeah.
it
I
just
think
seems like
was
he.
more-
I just felt like he
he became more
escalated.
mainstream.
He blew up when he dropped Good Kid, Mad City in 2012. I think September 2012.
Did he have a second blow up though? Because I really don't
Damn.
remember him till 2020.
Damn.
And then technically his third would be the beef with Drake.
Yes. It went.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It went. He blew up with Good Kid, Mad City. Blew the fuck up with Damn, and blew the fuck up again when he started the beef with Drake.
And I'll mention this. I'm sure later or not we're gonna do a Damn review. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say this now.
Okay.
Humble has such a good music video.
It
Humble
has
has
a very good music video.
and it has such cool camera movement.
I think it's an overrated
It's like
song.
it's like a head tilt thing. It's it's such a good video.
Now
I
back
love video.
to High Power.
Everybody put
It's
your
got a
hands
great
in the air
beat.
for High Power.
It's getting better to me.
Okay.
I like it more and more every time I hear it.
A good outro. However, I can't help but feel like Absol's outro is a better outro. Like High Power is kind of like
agree.
a consensus type. I feel like
Like an
Absol's
epilogue?
outro. Yeah, exactly. Absol's outro is the outro, but this is just the epilogue.
You know what? We've had this on a couple albums
I think
where
so.
like they can't end it. They have to do something that's
Quite
like they have to do something where
he
it's
did a,
like
he did a 10-minute
Yeah.
interlude basically.
I'm
it's
not a
just like
fan.
you've ended it. You've
Oh, wow.
basically established that it's over.
I don't have
End it
Ronald
there.
Reagan era added. I just now realized that.
Bruh. He's a jit, bruh. Alright, yeah.
I enjoyed High Power.
I like this song more as a song than an outro for Section 80. A last song for Section 80. I think it's a better standalone song than with...
I think it does work as an outro, but
I
I,
think it works
do
as
agree
a-
with you.
yeah, I
that,
think it's good as a-
Was it Absol's outro?
Yeah.
Should be the outro, yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
I could take it or give it.
Time for our top 3. And
right.
then our ratings, and then Silent Spell. You get to
Oh,
choose an
crap.
album. I hope you have one ready.
I think so. Do we want to start with you or do you want to save you for last?
I can go first because this is my album, so
Yeah.
I feel like I'm less of a like, oh yeah, no shit. So Keisha's song, hold on.
Keisha's
song's 1, Absol 2, Ronald Reagan era 3.
Wait, that's your 1, 2, and 3.
1,
Keisha's
2,
your
3.
1?
Yeah,
Okay,
I think
okay.
Keisha's the best song. Ronald Reagan era, without a doubt, top 3. Absol's outro, dude, the jazz is insane. Those are my 3.
Fuck Your Ethnicity is my number 3.
Ooh.
Great.
Interesting.
Great intro. I
like
guess
the
I
Preacher.
fall in love with intros. I have a lot of intros
You
in my
do
top
have a
three.
lot of intros.
Number
Poopa?
2, which I did not think this was going to happen.
Reagan.
Ronald Reagan era is my
Called it.
number
How'd
2.
you not think?
Because I didn't think Kesha was going to be my number 1.
Keisha.
Sorry, Keisha.
Kesha.
Keisha's
That's the
song
artist.
is
Kesha's the
number-
artist.
Yeah, Kesha.
Keisha's song.
Keisha's song
as
is
number 1
the
is valid.
best song on the album.
I agree.
Because we're not rating this off album, we're rating this off song. That song is the best song.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
My top 3 are very susceptible to change, but it goes Keisha's number 3,
Okay.
Rigor Mortis at number 2,
Valid.
and Hole Up is number 1 in my opinion.
Really?
I really like Hole Up.
So-
But
no
look what
Ronald
we
Reagan?
fucking saw. Look, he's kept on singing it,
Yeah.
dancing it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no shit.
Yeah, we know.
His best
you.
song.
We know.
You were surprised by it being number 1 though.
Yes, I thought you were just gonna like it.
I did not like it the first time I heard it. Second time I'm like, I guess it's kind of funny.
That's a
and then the
crazy
third
switch
time
up.
I'm like, this is really good. And then the fourth time I was like, wait, this might actually be really good.
Damn. All right, rating time. I'll go first because of course you guys probably know I'm gonna rate it kind of high.
I'm gonna guess his is an 8.5 or a 9.
8
I'm
out of
gonna-
10.
Wow.
Just a flat 8 out of 10.
What's a pigeon? Okay, bye pigeon.
It'd be funny if it picked up your camera and knocked it
Just
over.
picked up in the. I'll be cry.
Well, I want to hear Austin's last. Go
Okay.
ahead, Silas.
6.5.
Okay.
I
That's a
like it.
That's a respectable score.
I like it, but I'm getting into the genre of rap still.
That's a respectable
So
score.
I'm still not attuned to it yet. Maybe if we come back in a year and look at it.
Go ahead, Austin. Disrespect
Maybe
the
we'll
black
see.
community. Go ahead.
That's terrible. I'm gonna
3. No, I'm kidding.
I
I know.
he's
6.
copying my bit. He's copying my bit.
You know what? That's good for your first rap album, I think.
I like it.
A 6.
I like it.
Interesting.
There's some things I don't like about this album.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. If chapter 6 and chapter 10 were not in this album, I guarantee you would go up a whole point. I just do not like.
One
I
song
just do
drops
not
it
like
back.
when he decides to pull back. I just
Okay.
don't. I just don't like it.
Alright.
It
You
does
think
it in bad
you
moments
think
to me.
he's not close enough to the fire mall. We think he's a little too close to the fire and he has to pull back.
Yeah, I
It's
think
like
he's
that-
he's firing. So finish.
He's like right in the
Alright.
pin with fire.
Finish him off.
All right, Mr. Bell.
This is a very last minute album. But
we
it's one that
doing?
me and you have talked about.
Okay.
And I've talked to you about it very lightly. But it is Yourself or Someone Like You by, do you know the band? Do you know the
I
band?
don't think so.
You love this band, Matchbox 20.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Let me see the cover. Oh, that's a great album.
It was between this or
They
or,
have 3 really.
Dark Side of
good-
the Moon.
They have 3. Oh, you can't use it, Dave Matthews. That's my thing.
Dark Side
What?
of the Moon is not
That's
Dave
Pink
Matthews.
Floyd.
That's Pink Floyd.
Oh wait, sorry. I'm thinking of it.
This
Sorry.
guy-
He was
This
thinking Walk
guy.
Around the Moon.
Yeah, I was.
There's actually, I know there is in fact 4 songs I like off this album.
Damn, bro, you would have picked a classic if you went with Dark Side of the Moon.
I was thinking about that one, but then I also
Okay.
thought about Brick in the Wall.
That's a crazy pick.
I was also thinking Brick in the Wall. But I also wanted to give something a little bit different, like a different genre, like tone shift
Yeah.
from what you had. Because I know we're going to go back to it with To Pimp a Butterfly
Yes,
next.
a Good Kid, Mad City.
Oh, Good Kid, Mad City. And then we're ending with To Pimp a Butterfly.
Mhm.
Okay.
And that'll be all the Kendrick you'll ever hear from me. If there's ever Kendrick again, it'll be from you two.
You'll never
That
do
guy.
another Kendrick.
Nope.
Wow.
There's going to be an...
Are you sure?
When is the Heart Part 7 coming
20
out?
years from now, you're not gonna do another Kendrick.
Probably not.
Guys,
There's like
we're
so
doing-
many more artists that I'm more interested in showing than
Guys, we're doing
Kendrick after
Damn.
To Pimp a Butterfly.
Okay.
Like
Guys, we're
that's
doing
no
Damn.
diss to the rest of his music. Mr. Morale's great. Damn is good. GNX is great. But like this 3-album run, it was monumental.
Legendary.
And they're all like intertwined deeply with each other. Because To Pimp a Butterfly mentions Good Kid, Mad City, and Good Kid, Mad City mentions Section 80. So this is just the start of the journey with a 3-album sequence.
Is this?
So prepare yourself. I'm not even joking.
If you had to put an artist 3 best albums,
This would be his 3 best
would
albums.
they
in
be?
your-
Would
in
this?
his
Would you
opinion.
say Kendrick's then these 3?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Over Mr. Morale?
Yeah.
Section 80 over Mr. Morale.
Oh, that's tough. They're so close.
God, I
They're
want it.
like at a tie.
So we
I
might
think-
get Mr. Morale later.
No,
Down the line.
no, because Mr. Morale's just a standalone album.
Do you want us to fact when in the 2 years from now when we're doing
Pimp a Butterfly.
To Pimp a Butterfly, Do you
Yep.
want us to consider Section 80 and Good Kid, Mad City in it when we're rating it?
No, I mean, if they come into your consideration, sure. Because
Interesting.
they will come into your consideration because he references them multiple times in the albums. He references Section 80 at least once in Good Kid, Mad City, and he mentions Good Kid, Mad City at least once in To Pimp a Butterfly. Yeah.
I think it's also interesting that an artist is creating lore. That's not like fan made. You know what I mean? Like fans are like, oh, Snoop dropped this beat here, whatever. Like I like that Kendrick's like, no, I'm creating my own lore.
Yeah. And
I
the
think
thi-
it's interesting.
And the thing is, it's literally just about his life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was
Section 80, Good
Section
Kid,
80.
Mad City,
Look-
Foodies Soundbites, and the next one we got.
Look out for Matchbox 20s, Yourself for Someone Like You, made in 1996.
I believe that's their first hit. Could be wrong.
That or Matt? Oh, well, actually,
I believe it's their first.
their first album
I said first hit.
was. Oh, sorry.
I think that was their first hit.
And it's their first album, I believe, as well.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
All right, well, we're out before
But if-
it gets
but
too
if-
dark. The moon's out, and we die.
Yep.
So,
See you
Peace.
later.
MLK Junior Drive, Kendrick Lamar, Section 80. We're out.
Everybody put your hands in the air for high power.
Power.
We're here to talk about the dysfunctional bastards of the Ronald Reagan era.